Hi, welcome to Gemstone Tarot, Saturday the 8th and Sunday the 9th of January 2020. Ooh, we're joined by both the girls. I'm just dropping cards all over the table. Here they are. They are both screwing themselves up into the tiniest coil that they can to stay warm. It's a feather duvet, so they're both big fans of that duvet. So we have Valentine and Leia not fighting each other for once, but actually sharing the bed. Oh, wow. Okay, what do we need to know? We had quite a big reading yesterday. And yeah, it feels important. And I don't know why. I mean, we're working our way up to a new moon in Capricorn. I'm doing the worst shuffle here, by the way, ever. On the 13th, I'm going to do it like this. And it just feels like something, you know, like when you look at the back of those oracle cards, and that's what the cats are doing. In fact, that's exactly what the cats are like, but that way around. It feels like something is coming up out of a spiral. 2021 is a spiral. That's what I'm feeling. And I'm using the Lightseers Tarot again. I'll try and change it next week. I just can't at the moment because it's got so much to say. I haven't felt that with a tarot deck for such a long time. I mean, I love all my decks and I'm a tarot geek, but I just have to say that this one has a certain life about it at the moment that I'm feeling very tuned into. And I'm going to read reversals today. And I haven't felt that so much with this, but I'm feeling it now. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, what do we need to know as we come into the first week of January, coming towards new moon in Capricorn, having left behind the Jester's crotch of 2020. I was going to be more polite about it, but I won't. Okay, overall energy card is the Six of Wands. We know this is winner, winner, chicken dinner, but for me it feels like a kind of a strange victory. There's an ELO song called Strange Magic. It kind of feels like that. Don't know why, because that song just came into my head. Just watching a seagull go off the chimney pot there. Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Isn't that glorious? Is that a boat? No, it's kind of a weird, wow, gorgeous. Maybe I'll let you look at it instead of just gulping at it and not letting you see it. Let me know about what you think about that card. It's gorgeous. Cancerian energy. But do you remember we've talked about this? And yesterday we had the Lovers, which is a duality, and it can be two conflicting kind of pulls. It feels like that. It feels like Cancer and Capricorn to me, and I don't know why that is. Deborah, do you know why that is? There may be a reason for it that I don't know about. When we get the Chariot, often there's that feeling we need to choose one direction or the other. And sometimes, and I know when I did the monthlies for January, there was one star sign, and I can't remember which one it was, where I ended up saying, normally I tell you to try and blend the opposites, but I'm telling you to choose one horse and stick with it. I remember it because it's just not what I would normally say. This is the energy of accepting, conflicting, and I think as well with Capricorn and Cancer, which are opposite signs, I feel like with Capricorn that it's more of the societal, governmental, Saturnian rule driven things, and I mean them in the positive sense as well. I know often when we talk about that we're talking about oppression and things like that, and actually I'm not judging it either way. I'm just talking about the presence of it. And on the opposite, the watery sign of Capricorn, ruled by the moon, which is more about Neptune and things that are nebulous and things that are magic and things that are feeling. These two horses are driving. Well, we're driving and we're kind of coming into harmony with them, and this to me makes a triangle. Never had that thought before. There's a triangle between the charioteer, which is us as the Fool in the tarot as we move through the major arcana, and the two horses. Ride the dualism, baby. That's a Gemstone Tarot t-shirt. I hope you're writing these down because I'm not. I should be. And I'm not. Ride the dualism. Okay. Or 2 horses, 1 ass. It could be ride the dualism on the front, 2 horses, 1 ass on the back. Oh God. Is it only me that's cracked up by my own merch that I haven't even made yet? High Priestess. Of course she's there. We can feel this energy. She is like a moon goddess to me, the High Priestess. It's kind of Piscean energy, also Cancerian, but it's that sort of Neptunian calling things up, like a spell, you know, calling things up. I'm very mimey today, don't know why. Now above the High Priestess, the most gorgeous version of the Hanged Man. Oh God, I love this. I really do. Now there's kind of sort of astrological symbols on the floor here. And more importantly as well, or just as importantly, the crown chakra. That's what you get from being upside down. We were talking about yoga yesterday. My yoga teacher, who of course there's no classes now, but she's brilliant. And she used to do a bit where you had to try and do a headstand. Yeah, I know. Please don't try this at home. Actually don't, because there are health reasons not to do it for some people. But I remember that she used to say, if you can't do the headstand, you could just put your legs up against the wall and kind of lie down with your legs up against the wall. The whole idea for her was to shake up the energy so that instead of having it always top down and going to your feet, that it was more going to the crown chakra. Okay, just changing it up and experiencing a difference in energy. And I feel like that's what we're doing. As we call in the High Priestess, we experience the Chariot energy, okay? The Chariot, I think, yeah, it's number 7 and the High Priestess is 2. And this is the Fool. I'm just looking at 2 massive seagulls. The Fool is going on this journey. And with that Neptunian thing, that the Hanged Man, that Neptunian thing, the Hanged Man in the middle. Sorry, I'm quite channely today and that means I can't really talk properly. I feel it's a beautiful place to be stuck. That's what I'm getting at. 2021, this weekend in January, is a beautiful place to be stuck. It is leading to something good, okay? No, we don't particularly have a bearing on what that is, and there's no map and there's no spiritual sat-nav, okay? 10 of Swords. Oof, love that. Love, 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 love it. It's gorgeous. When you get the 10 of Swords, rest assured that you are sort of blowing out the dust of something, and it probably is the dust of 2020 and 2019 as well, I'm getting for some people. And there's a lot, if you look here, of release, because if we've next to it, we've got the 9 of Cups. Beautiful. Jupiter in Pisces, expansion, discovering what you really, really, really want. That heartfelt, deep Neptunian, High Priestessy, coming out of the struggle of the Chariot-y type energy, okay? And I think as we move into the age of Aquarius, it becomes speech and writing and expression. That's what I think. Glad to have got that off my chest. 9 of Pentacles, Venus in Virgo. Tie this down as well. There is a sense of earth here. There is a sense of wanting some tangible reality out of this, wanting to create a tangible reality. Let's have a wisdom of the hidden realms. Both the reading yesterday and today are bigger than a daily reading, but we don't know that, do we, until we start? We are but human, aren't we, ladies? They're not listening. Whew. Wisdom of the hidden realms. It feels like we actually, it feels like that one. Oh, I love that one. We get the Dreamwalker, that is the Neptunian energy, and it is dreams, the collective good, but it also on the flip side is illusion. And with the Chariot, I think we're riding the difference here between dream and illusion. High Priestess is also the veil between dream and illusion. Magic and illusion. The Horse King, assistance and control. Now, do you remember we talked about the Capricorn side versus the tension between Capricorn and Cancer? It feels like the Capricorn side is necessary. It needs to drive, okay? That's the Chariot. And then we also get the Camel boy, small steps and asking for help. For some of us, this is providing help to others. For some of us, this is asking for help in earthing this energy, in being able to express it. So you may find yourself joining a writing class or wanting to just express, I think. Oh, baby. One moment. Oh, yes. So they fell on the floor and one card flipped up. Any excuse to put on my tiara, people. Miracles. It feels like a quiet time release miracle. That's what it feels like to me. And underneath it, the healing card. And there's 3 that flipped up actually, because I'm going to have them at Archangel Michael. Chuck it up to Mike, people. Wowzers. Leave me a comment. Check out your January readings in the description box and I'll see you soon. Namaste.